Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima? I still haven't figured out how to actually pronounce it. We left off finishing up this little haiku area. If you watched the last episode, if not, then you definitely should. It was pretty cool. I know I have this marked to go and start this mission, but I actually want to go here first. It's not that far. But if I remember correctly, the Golden Temple, that's not what I meant to do. It's kind of like a main hub area. So it's kind of a good place to have unlocked, because I think once you visit a location, you can fast travel to it. And if I'm not mistaken, it's honestly right up this hill. I want to go ahead and start here first and maybe look around the area before we get started with these next couple of missions. Hope everybody has had a good week so far. Oh, we're here. That was real. But yeah, hope everybody's had a good week so far. Let me know what games you guys are playing, if you guys are playing any games at all, or yeah, just let me know. Let me know how your week's been. I am curious to know. Oop. I'll borrow that. Satchel now available. Okay.
I watched the battle from the cliff.
I'll hold for details. Oh, is it because I have this? It now gave me the satchel?
Until to Lord Adachi.
Okay.
With the oil and torch.
Alright, well, let's talk to this guy.
Lord Sakai!
It's good to see you. Gonjiro, right? You served Lord Nagao. He was a good man. I'm sorry we lost him.
I'm honored you recall a humble household servant. So many of us here owe you our lives.
I'm afraid the fight for our home is just beginning.
That's why we want to help, my lord. People started donating what they could, and... Please, accept these gifts.
Thank you, Gonjiro. And everyone else who contributed.
We'll keep donating what we can, here and elsewhere, as word of your victory spread.
Okay, so we
May
get
the Kami keep you from harm.
gifts. Glowering warrior, crafted for a proud samurai of Tsushima. Okay, so we have a mask. Sure, why not? We'll keep the headband on. So I guess we periodically come and can get gifts? Okay. Complete Tales of Tsushima to continue Jin's journey and earn additional gifts. Okay, so let's see what some of these chat bubbles are.
My lord!
You seem
made it.
troubled. What's wrong?
I saw a terrible battle near Kuta farmstead. Bandits and Mongols slaughtering each other.
Normally I'd let them tear into each other all they want. But the violence may put others in danger. Keep away from there. I'll have a look.
Okay, so we have cost of iron. So we get legend increase minor, 4 leather, and a minor melee charm. Okay, that may be good to look into. Oh, hey, it's this guy.
I came straight here. Stayed off the roads. Just like you said, Lord Sakai.
I'm glad you got here safely.
This is the guy we saved
was your
from the
little one holding
Mongols
up?
He's
last
braver than
episode.
his father. People didn't believe it when I told them a samurai sent us here.
Take care of yourself. And the little one.
The people here don't have much to offer. But we'll do everything we can to help. See that? I told you.
Nice, okay. So it looks like we have a few other store locations. See if we can do anything with them.
Blades, my lord.
So
The
the
katana
swordsmith
of
has
Clan
to say.
Sakai. An exquisite weapon.
You recognize it on sight?
For me, every blade is unique. As recognizable as a person. Lord Sakai, bring the materials I need, and I would be honored to improve such a fine sword.
Alright, cool. So we have
Apologies.
upgrades.
You don't have what we need to do the work.
So we have the iron, just not the supplies.
I'll see you again.
Okay. Which
Your
hopefully
blade
should
will
be
keep us
pretty
safe.
decent to collect. Got another chat bubble up there, but I want to see
How is your armor fitting, my lord?
this person, an armorer. Okay.
I can repair all kinds of armor. Make it the envy of Hachiman himself.
Even broken armor fresh off the battlefield?
Well, that does look quite damaged.
Yeah.
Bring me something in better condition, and I would be honored to show you my skill.
She said, "The heck with fixing your armor. Complete the Tale of Lady Masako to receive gear that can be upgraded here." Okay, so that's not a quest that we have yet, right? Okay, so that's the side mission. Okay, so no, that must be something we get after we complete these
My
two.
lord, let me tell you a story of demons and the ghosts who fought them.
Don't know what Legends mode is, but we'll save that for another time.
We can still pray to the
There was one more icon, I thought.
be forced to take the Mongols.
Isn't there like a bow person here? Yeah, bower, swordsmith, and armor. Well, I found the swordsmith and the armor. Where's the bower at?
Why aren't they destroying the shrines themselves?
I thought I saw the icon. Maybe it was the armor icon that I saw. Oh, the bower's way up there. Okay, I see the icon now. We are going to talk to this person first.
Hello, my lord. I was just remembering the words of my old master Saigyo. To cleanse the spirit, one must first cleanse the body.
Saigyo was a wise man
Saigyo.
who spent too
It's
much
an
of his
interesting
later
name.
years singing in the hot springs.
But surely you agree his words ring true. The healing waters, purifying steam, and shade from a red maple. Nothing beats a hot spring bath to steel your spirit for battle.
I suppose you're right.
Hey, it sounds like it'd be
That's
a good
exactly
idea.
what I need.
Okay. I thought maybe that was going to give me like a mission or something like the last one did, but he did tell us about hot springs, which I guess is probably something we should look out for. Alright, let's talk to the bower. Hold on, I saw the little shiny bit right there. Think you can hide from me?
You don't have a bow?
I lost mine at Komoda Beach.
I'd give you one if I had it. Though, if Sensei Ishikawa's alive, I hear he has a fine collection of weapons. Bring one to
Ishikawa.
me, and I'll make sure it's in the best possible condition.
Okay, complete the Tale of Sensei Ishikawa.
Goodbye.
Okay, so that's one of the two quests that we actually have that will unlock a bow.
What was your favorite one?
Okay, so it was kind of worth coming here. Got a side quest and kind of got like a main hub area. How many supplies do I even have? Resources you collect are stored in your satchel. I have 44 goods. Okay, so it is hot springs that we can collect. The physical and mental demands of combat require rest and recovery, as every warrior soon learns. Fortunately, Tsushima is strewn with serene and beautiful hot springs. Seek them out to ease fatigue from battle. Every hot spring increases your maximum health. Oh, okay. So those are definitely worth getting. Do I have
I
enough?
would be honored to work on your blade, my lord.
I'm gonna, like, take these.
I can help improve your blades, my lord.
Can I upgrade this
Apologies.
now? No, I need...
You don't have what we need to do
What do
the
I need?
work.
150. Oh, okay. I misread that. I thought it said I needed the number on the right. The number on the right is what I have. Got it. I didn't realize this was open. Okay. Would it be bad if I stole it? If I took those?
I don't understand why they cut
Does
it.
your bow need work, my lord?
No, we've established that I don't have one. Thanks for the reminder, though. Okay. Let's see. What do we get from here? We get focused hearing, apparently assassination, and major league increase. And this one we just get a bow and we learn archery. Let's go here first. And we're just going to fast travel back to the haiku place. You know... Oh. You do read that anyway. Alright. Let's call the horse, who apparently comes from the water. Flowers. So it looks like one of the things I think we needed to collect from the in the satchel area. So we'll see what those are going to be used for. You have to follow the wind. Just going this way is got my distance going down the fastest. So we are going to go this way. Or we're going to wait. We're going to go around because Traveler's Rest in Mongol territory. Alright, yeah, we're going to go around for right this second. But I'm sure we will come back.
That's you know.
Okay. Where is she? See another flower, so I'm going to grab that. Oh, she's right here. Almost ran right into that tree.
Jin, you found me.
You handled that well.
I should have heard him coming. Let myself get distracted. These people saw Mongols marching prisoners upriver. They had a blacksmith with them.
Your brother?
Sounds like it. They were taking him to a camp near the Canada Inlet.
I know the place.
The Warrior's Code. Sorry, I was turning my AC on. It was getting quite toasty in my room.
Did you find any samurai to free your uncle?
Nope.
Not yet, but I'm still searching.
I'm sure you'll find someone soon.
You were indeed the first person I came to help.
Taka can help you, after we save him. Hard to believe I might see him soon.
He's lucky to have you.
Ketchy Fishing Village.
That's what siblings are for.
What about you? Any brothers or sisters?
Lord Shimura is my only
Shimura
family.
Prefecture.
What will you do when he's free?
Take a breath. Because then I'll know there's hope for our island.
You feel that strongly?
I've watched him win victory against impossible odds. And after your brother is free, what then?
Honestly, I haven't had time to think about it. You're riding well.
Let's say we go in the
How are
right
your
direction.
Mostly healed. Your bandages did the trick.
You don't share much about how you feel, do you?
No. No,
I suppose you're right. My uncle taught me that a samurai masters his emotions, like you master a horse or a blade.
That's a hard way to live.
It's not supposed to be easy.
That's true. I couldn't imagine living the way that the
There's a
samurai
spot
do.
up ahead that overlooks the river.
Should give us a good view of the Mongol camp.
I like it's got like
There's the
it
camp.
had the leaves flowing
Have
in
to
a
get
circle.
inside.
The Mongols
I don't
threw
know if
place
that
together in
like
days. There has
designates
to be a way
the
in. Let's look.
sorry. I don't know if that designates like the area that we're supposed to go to, or if it just like a freak thing that shows up in the game. But it's really cool if it like marks, you know, your location where you have to go.
We need to reach Taka without putting him in danger.
We'll find a safe approach.
All right, finding a safe approach. We'll see.
Defenses in back are formidable.
Okay.
You could scale the rocks on that side.
If they're loose, they might give way. Alert the guards.
All right. So that doesn't sound like an option.
Front wall there is still under construction.
Could be a way in. We can look for a gap in the front wall. Slip inside.
And cut down the Mongols where they stand.
If something goes wrong, they'll kill the prisoners. I've seen them do it. We have to go in quietly.
Like thieves.
What's wrong with that?
Before the samurai, this island was ruled by criminals.
It goes against this
We
code.
changed
That's what's
that by
wrong with it.
creating order and delivering justice in the open. We live by a code of honor. And sometimes we die by it. Warriors like my father, who just wanted to give us a safer home.
I want the same thing. But we have to fight back.
I promised my uncle I'd never break our code.
Then bend it. To save my family. And what's left of yours.
Let's get a closer look. See what we're up against.
We should wait until it gets darker.
It gets darker than what it is? No, not really. I didn't get that much darker, honestly.
Taka, he's been through a lot, even before the invasion.
But you took care of him.
Someone had to. He hated when I stole. But it was that or starve. I didn't have a choice.
I didn't choose to be a samurai either. But going against my instincts, my code.
It's better than getting wiped out by the Mongols. We have to fight back. Any way we can.
She has a point. Kiyoshi Prefecture.
Through here.
Like, she's got a point. Like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. At the same time, it's gotta be hard going up against
they'll kill the prisoners.
the same rules that he's grew up
Better stay
learning
quiet.
and living by, being a samurai.
And open their throats.
Okay. So he kind of went with that real quick. Assassinate. You can tell he's not very good at it, though. That's probably gotta be like the messiest way to do that. Oh, we got another flashback.
What do you think, Jin?
The bear's running with a limp. Your arrow wounded him.
This is when a beast is most dangerous. Remain alert.
Yes, Uncle.
Keep after him.
I didn't think
His
bears
bow's
lived
like
here.
as big as he is.
They don't. But the fighting in Yarikawa drove some this way.
So it's the rebels' fault. We should feed them to this bear as punishment.
We are not barbarians, Jin.
I'm glad I can kind of see the grass, because looking that direction towards the sun, you can't see nothing.
The bear stumbled here. Is it dying?
No. But we're getting closer.
Right, because it says follow the bear tracks, but like he doesn't move unless I move. So...
Stay ready, Jin.
Yes, Uncle. If it's still alive, can I take the shot?
Prove you can control your emotions. Then,
yeah, like,
perhaps.
I'm trying to look more towards the ground, so I'm not blinding you guys, but that, the light is very
We
bright.
got him.
Careful. He could still
And I
be
think
alive.
I only have the brightness at like the middle section. I don't think I changed it up or down.
Look, Uncle. There's a gash in his side. Not from an arrow.
Assassin! From Yarikawa!
Traitor! You would stab the Chido in the back!
Lord Sakai! Control yourself. We are not criminals, like this man here. We are samurai.
He tried to kill you.
I just
He must
realized
answer for this crime.
he's got a scar on his cheek from the fight or whatever it was from the last flashback he had.
Teach him a samurai never acts out of anger or fear. And take his life.
I just realized that's where that scar's from.
When we fight, we face our enemy head on. And when we take their life, we look them in the eye.
I wonder how they got blood out of all their clothes back then.
This is what makes us samurai. Only cowards strike from the shadows.
Sometimes, though, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Unfortunately.
Jin, what's wrong?
Let's find your brother.
I can't let them see us.
Use all your senses. Think and move like a thief.
Focused hearing. Press the touchpad to use focused hearing, revealing nearby enemy positions while slowing your movement. Okay, so I move slower, but I can hear... Well, here, I can see where the enemies are at. Okay. Can I... I'm assuming I can get to you without being seen? I'm gonna hope that I can get to him without being seen. Ooh, there's a guy. Hello, good sir. Good night, good sir. Grab some supplies. Oh, my internet apparently went out. So... I'm assuming this recording is still going to go good. If there is a cut for any reason, then we know why. But I don't think I need internet to record. I probably should have looked to see if there was anybody even in here before I just walked through the curtain. That probably could have ended badly. Okay. I guess I'm good to get this guy. It doesn't look like there's anybody here. Okay. Got some supplies, iron. Oh, I could have squeezed under that. Sakai Katana upgrade available. Okay, so it tells me when I have an upgrade. Oh, okay. I was wondering when it said no upgrades available. So if you have an upgrade and if there's one of these, I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see, like there's one of these services that are there, it'll tell you if you have an upgrade for that area. Well, that's cool. I like how they do that. Japanese heads on a stick.
Is that?
No. Not Tuck.
Oh, good.
I guess we can open it anyway, but there's nothing in there, so... I guess opening it didn't really do anything either. Alright. Okay, so good thing that I did that, because it looks like there's a person in there. Sorry, my son was talking to me. Can I sneak up on this guy? Conveniently, he moved when I got closer to here, so I guess so. Yeah, this guy does not look like somebody I want to fight. I also don't want to trigger any alarms. Oh, we got a chest. 20 supplies. Heck yeah. Records. Conversations with the Khan 1. What can a simple monk like me hope to accomplish by recording my conversations with Koto Khan? My aim is to document his words and deeds in order to counter the natural suspicions of the people of Tsushima, foster mutual understanding, and thereby prevent more bloodshed. The Khan has been most receptive to these talks, and surprisingly frank on a range of matters, though I am a mere translator, and Japanese to boot. His ambition is boundless as any shogun's, and he has a keen sense of history and his place in it. At the same time, he is eager to learn more about our culture and history. Such an intriguing man. Okay. Interesting enough. Oh, it tells you too that you have an upgrade. Nice. Okay. I don't know why that popped up. Sorry about that. I guess it's because my Wi-Fi is still out. Okay, so that's cool. Hopefully that pop-up doesn't keep happening. Mongol artifacts. Arul? I don't know how you pronounce that. Is a staple of the Mongols' nomadic diet, made of curds boiled in fresh milk. The resulting mixture is combined with sugar and fruits before being dried and sliced into various shapes and patterns. Interesting, interesting. Let me know if you guys want me to read those, or if not, I can just leave it up long enough for you guys to pause the video. If you guys want to read them, or that way you guys don't have to sit there and listen to me read it, or...
The prisoner.
Taka?
Let's find out. No, it's not Taka.
Well, that was a quick figure out. But yeah, let me know. I can always just leave it up long enough for a couple seconds for you guys to pause the video.
We need to go.
In case you guys want to read it yourselves.
Come on.
Let's get to the river. We'll be safe there.
The river's this way.
Are you with the Straw Hat Ronin?
I was. Cut ties with them after they started
Straw Hat Ronin.
Lord Shimura's been captured, and I could use some extra swords to free him. Are you looking for work?
No, but the other Straw Hats may be. Last I heard, they were hunting Mongols in Tsitsu Prefecture.
Get some flowers.
By the coast, near the Kishi grasslands.
Okay. I'm sure we will meet those guys. Some more flowers. 'Cause I guess we'll find out what the flowers are for eventually.
We're looking for my brother, a blacksmith named Taka.
Don't know, but a lot of prisoners move through here.
You said they were moving the slaves. Where?
They mentioned Azamo Bay. And there was a blacksmith in the last group. Young man with a beard. From Yarikawa, maybe.
You'd better be right.
I hope you find your blacksmith.
Taka's alive in Azamo Bay.
The town is surrounded by walls.
Okay, so we learned where he's at.
Rushing in without a plan will only put him in more danger.
I have a friend who might be able to get us inside.
Find him. The sooner we rescue Taka, the sooner we save my uncle.
Jin. Taka will forge whatever tool you need as soon as he's free. But after that, we're leaving the island.
Oh, so she's just leaving.
Lord Shimura can stop them. Stay. Help us fight for a home.
Home is wherever Taka and I go. My friend lives in Azamo Prefecture, on the border with Tsutsu.
I'll find you there.
I know this wasn't easy. Going against your code.
I did what I had to.
Thank you.
Castle Canada.
Lord Shimura, you deserve better than this. Convince your people to stop resisting, and you can walk free.
Stop wasting my time. Kill me.
You think you've lost everything.
I like how it puts them out of focus when the other one's
Is
talking.
still alive. My men control the roads. They build war camps near your towns.
I think it's very interesting how they did that.
And they will find him.
Lord Sakai will fight until his last breath. As will I.
You love him. Just as you love your people. You're a father to them. Will you abandon your children?
I won't make them your slaves.
Alright. Even locked up in a cell, Lord Shimura is tough. The Warrior's Code. I guess we put our masks back on. Ooh, we got a technique point. So we got skill trees? You have earned a technique point. Use it to learn powerful new techniques that will aid your fight against the Mongols. Alright, so we got another Wi-Fi connection loss thing up at the top. Apologies. I guess I need to turn... I didn't realize I had some pop-ups that showed up. I'll have to go through my settings in case for next time. Let's see. Parry at the last possible second. Perform a deadly counterattack. Okay. Or we can roll across the ground. Can I... Okay, so I can only choose between these two for right now. Let's do this one, because a roll may come in handy. Let's see. Perfect parries recover a small amount of health. Parry an unblockable attack from Mongol swords. They have unblockable attacks? Oh, it must not be something that I've gone up against. Dodging slash. Sprint towards enemies. Okay. Master legendary combat arts. Okay, so this must be something that we get as we go. Okay. And then exploration. Oh, so we can have it where we... or we can follow these on the map. Okay. And we have different stances, apparently. So we get points to unlock this. And then we get different stances. Defeat 3 Mongol leaders to unlock. Okay. And then ghost weapons. We don't know anything about those yet. And then we got some different combat abilities. So I guess we will unlock these as we go, and then we can use technique points to unlock some more of those. Okay. Nice. It's a lot of stuff you can unlock. Journal updated. Yuna and I have tracked her brother to a prison camp in the walled town of Azamo Bay. If we are going to save Taka, we need to find help. And Yuna says she has a friend for the job. Okay. Well, before we continue that, I want to start this one. Mostly because it's relatively close by. Fox Den. Okay, hello little fox. Can I do anything with you? Okay. I follow it, see where it goes. Maybe it just disappears. I'm imagining though, if it has its own location pop up, that it probably has some kind of importance. Why go through the river once just to turn back around and go back the other way? Makes no sense. Can I go down here? Okay. It's kind of a heavy drop. I don't even know if I can make this. Okay, well we didn't make it that time. But I am stubborn, so we are going to try that again. Okay, so it's not... I don't know if it's just not jumping, or if I just can't make that. But I feel like there's... It looks like there's something there. Then go between climbing holds. Why are you just standing there? Do I have to go back to the fox because I failed it? Hello, fox. Okay, we're gonna try this one last time to see if I can make it or not. I feel like I should be able to make this. Okay, I guess not. Let's see. Maybe there's another way instead of jumping. It looks like there's like a climbing rock thing, so maybe I have to go from up top instead of following the fox. Okay, let's just follow the fox this way enough to where it jumps across. Okay, so maybe I have to go this way to do it. Honor the shrine. Okay, so we have a fox shrine. Charm slot unlocked. You can now equip an additional charm. I haven't even unlocked any charms. Okay. Collections. Collect artifacts to learn more about the Mongols. We have Inari shrines. Some of Tsushima's shrines are dedicated to Inari, kami of agriculture and plenty. Foxes are Inari's messengers and are often drawn to these sacred places. Find and honor the island shrines to Inari. So we need 3 more to get the next slot. Okay. Oh, I can pet you now. Good to know we can pet the fox afterwards. Alright. So following the wind has me going that direction. Doesn't look like my horse is still there. Oh, there you are. Oh, are we doing this? Oh, you're still not down? I did not dodge that at all. Okay, so you guys are a little stronger. Thank you guys for still yelling at me to get down while you're yelling. Oh, there's nobody on your team. Okay. Aw, they got the people on the road. That stinks. I did learn that she could do that. I'm kind of playing this game too alongside the playthrough on like my own personal thing. And I realize if you do play this game on PlayStation, I don't know if it's on anywhere else, but if you hold the touchpad, it'll tell you your different icons and which direction, if you slide your finger across the touchpad, what it'll do. So I thought that was neat that it'll tell you that. Alright, so let's go. Is it this way? Yeah, it's up this way. Let's just keep an eye out for any plants and flowers, because they seem to have some kind of importance. I guess if I can collect the flowers, they're probably important. Is it just up this way? Yeah, it's just up the hill. I do find it interesting that it doesn't give you like a map marker to follow. Now, I don't know if you can turn one on or not. I haven't really paid attention to the settings all that much to see if you can actually turn on a thing or not, but it would be cool if you did. At the same time, I like how it doesn't give you one and it just tells you just to follow the wind. But you can swipe up on the touchpad to give you an idea of which direction to go if you really need it. But you can see like the wind streaks and stuff are constantly like flowing, but if you really need one, you can just swipe up and it'll make some for you on which direction you need to go. Guessing this is the place. Going to a springs area, right? I guess so. Hiyoshi Springs.
Hiyoshi Springs.
Hiyoshi, my bad. My bad.
Perhaps someone at the inn can direct me to Sensei Ishikawa.
Possibly. What are you?
My lord,
you're a trapper.
Anything to offer from your hunting?
So I can get ammo.
I'm sorry. I need more for that.
Okay. A rare wood used by bowers to upgrade ranged weapons. Wow. Wax trees commonly grow near Shinto shrines. Okay. So I can buy one for 300 resources. Okay.
Farewell.
So that's cool to know. I don't have a bower. I don't have a bow or anything, so I'm not even going to talk to that guy. That's not... I'm so used to hitting the touchpad for the map on games. There's a merchant here. 9 new vanity gear. Okay. A lot of flowers here. I saw the merchant icon, but I kind of want to just look around too in case there's like any more flowers, supplies, anything to like pick up. I can go in here. Got some records. Music stories to remember. I not learn the good writing, but some must writing down song. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to leave this one to pause because I know I will not be able to read this one right. So if you guys want to try and read this and stuff, just pause it because I'm not going to be able to read that one good. Can I talk to you guys? No, I just only had the records on here. Okay. It's a collectible.
Would you like to see what I have?
First, flowers. Because there's 2 of them right here. Alright.
Goods are useful.
Hello, merchant.
But Sakai, you survived the invasion?
So far. Have we met before?
No, my lord. But I watched you ride into battle. Please accept this gift. If you wear it, they say a spirit will lead you to whatever you're looking for.
Sounds like something you could use yourself.
Not with Mongols prowling the countryside. But if it leads you to any flowers, bring them to me. Or other traders. We can use them to fashion dyes.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
Okay, so that's why the flowers are useful. Traveler's attire. Perfect for those with a long journey ahead. Track artifacts with the guiding wind. Traveling clears 10% more fog of war on the map. Controller will vibrate within 30 meters of an artifact. So we have upgrades for this. So this will give me traveling clears 20%, 30%, and then 60 meters of an artifact. It's cool that it changes design too as you upgrade. I mean, maybe not this last one, but that's cool how they do it that way. Okay. We're gonna keep the armor on. You can now track new locations with the guiding wind. Ooh. So I have to put on the traveler's armor. Or it'll equip if I want to track any of these. That's cool.
If you can bring more,
Alright, sword kits. So it looks like we can get different designs for our sword, which they look really cool. Armor dyes, so we can get dyes for the traveler's armor, and I guess any other armor attires we eventually collect. And hats. Patchwork straw hat. A fierce warrior headband, Kyoto Twilight headband, and a Hinode headband. Okay.
I'll see you again.
Well, that's cool. I honestly thought that dude was like naked in the bath. I didn't see anything like on him, so I was really confused for a second. Alright, I want to talk to this guy first.
A samurai.
Another samurai? Alive?
Another samurai?
Lord Jinroku was the only one.
I don't know the name.
He's in Kashine, my lord. I'm sure he would be happy to see you.
I'm curious to meet him.
So we have... Someone mentioned seeing a samurai alive in Kashini. If another samurai made it out of Komono Beach, I need to find out who it is. Okay. Alright. So let's talk to you, because you were indeed the person I need to talk to for this quest.
I thought he fell at Komoda.
He didn't. Where is his dojo?
To the forest. I can show you the way, my lord. Did the sensei not fight at Komoda?
No.
He came to
Okay, I
town
was
for
gonna say,
supplies the day before the
are you gonna come
invasion.
with me?
Hardly spoke a word, but he's always been a private man.
Okay, thankfully he
My
moves
lord,
faster than the
Are
jogging
stories
speed.
of Sensei Ishikawa true?
What stories?
so
They
that
say he
I don't
sank
have
a
to
pirate ship
walk
with a
slow.
single arrow.
Not the ship, but he shot a pirate captain from the shore. Routed the whole fleet.
I'd hate to cross an archer like that.
Do you deserve death?
I hope not, my lord.
Then you're safe from Ishikawa.
I did see the chat bubble. I will go back and talk to them here in just a second.
The sensei's dojo is up there on the cliff.
Komoda burned.
Thank you. I'll take it from here.
Nowhere is safe.
One more question, my lord. May I ask why the sensei left his post as archery master to Clan Nagao?
No one knows.
Strange. Giving up service to a great lord for this.
It's a lot of hornets' nests.
I can't do it.
Okay.
Can't kill
Alright, let's run back down and talk to this person real quick. Now that I know which direction I'm going. I guess I can probably sprint now down here. Let's talk to this person real quick. This little chat bubble. Hello.
Forgive me, my lord, but you look fatigued. Have you endured much hardship?
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you. But yes, I could use a rest.
You should visit my sister in Hiyoshi Springs. I was sick, so she insisted I bathe in the waters. I could feel the life returning to my body.
Sounds like just what I need.
Got some leather. Sorry, lady, I'm just taking your stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to close it. Okay, so this is where I have to go. Apparently, there's an undiscovered location right next to me. In the springs, it looks like. So maybe that's where we go for this lady's sister that she just mentioned to talk to at Hiyoshi Springs. So maybe that'll be our first springs that we can rest in. That'll give us our first health upgrade. It's always useful. As I always say in video games, you can't go wrong with a little extra health. Okay. So we'll climb up here. Because this looks like the easiest way to get this. Well, let's not say easiest, but like more straightforward way of getting up. Got some nice climbing skills. Sensei Ishikawa's dojo. Okay. Azora headband. Optimism in the face of adversity is the samurai spirit. It's just blue. Okay. I still kind of like this one better. And that looks like it's just to climb back down.
Dojo. There was a struggle here. Better look around.
Yeah, it looks like quite a struggle.
Bloody footprints. The victim or the attacker?
Great question.
Someone was wounded. Remove the arrow. Dried blood. The fight wasn't recent. Maybe the sensei is in his house.
Maybe. It's always good to kind of look around. Because it looks like supplies is the currency in this game. I guess you can call it currency, so probably a good thing to keep an eye out for that. If it's not currency, then at least you need supplies to, like, kind of do anything. In the game, it looks like... Is this a rock split in half? No, I thought it was. I was about to say, that's cool that they put that in. There's actual rock in Japan, I forget where.
A humble home for a samurai.
That's actually, like, split in half. Which, if you've ever seen the show Demon Slayer, they incorporated that into that show. But it's an actual stone. I think it's in Japan. I'm pretty sure it's in Japan.
Don't move. Sensei Ishikawa.
Lord Sakai's boy. You survived Komoda.
We could have used your bone.
I was on my way when bandits attacked me.
Are you expecting them to return?
A samurai is never caught by surprise. I'm sorry about Lord Shimura. He was a good man.
He's alive.
Yeah, if you were there, you'd know.
Then there's hope.
At the same time, if you were there, you probably wouldn't be here, so...
Help me save him.
I can't. My student is missing. A skilled archer.
I will help you look. Then you can both help me free Lord Shimura.
Try and keep up, Sakai.
I think he was one of the ones in the flashback of the dad's funeral. He was one of the ones there. I think he was the second person that talked to us.
Who else made it out of Komoda?
No one knows.
Are there any others who can fight back?
Besides us? I don't know yet.
You'd better find out quickly. We can't free your uncle by ourselves.
I was like, can I walk faster? But I can't.
I can help track your student.
I need no help tracking Tomoe.
Tomoe? A woman? From what clan?
No clan. A peasant. She can outshoot any samurai I know. Even you, Sakai.
The last time I saw you was 10 years ago.
You came to study with me.
You remember?
I remember most of the students I reject.
Instead, you took this Tomoe as your student.
You showed promise. Tomoe is a prodigy.
Yeah, I mean, given that out of the two options, it's probably better to go with the prodigy than the...
Mongols! Who will fight?
Than the person with potential that probably takes more training. Bam. Ooh, I did not hit that anywhere near fast enough. Boom. I always thought it was really cool when they take the blade
well enough at Komoda.
along their sleeve
Even
to
Tanuki
clean
can
it
catch
off.
a tiger when it's sleeping. Tomoe's trail picks up here. Come! The Mongols took Fort Nakayama. That patrol likely came from there.
That's close to the hot springs.
The town will be the next to fall.
Oh, I thought that was shining there.
Ambush. Look around.
I didn't realize it was just a pattern of the stick.
Blood, but not much.
No one died.
Debatable. Nobody died here.
A Japanese.
Doesn't mean they didn't die
gift
elsewhere.
To my greatest student.
Okay.
Rice and millet. Left uneaten.
The attack was sudden. I fear the worst. Tomoe would never leave that quiver behind.
Unless she was pursued.
Or captured.
To what end?
Interrogation. Torture. Worse.
They may be doing the same to Lord Shimura.
Fear is a weapon, Sakai. Do not let the Mongols use it against you.
Your student. Where would they take her?
Fort Nakayama. The fort is nearby.
Sorry about that. Now that
I
my
should have
AC
fought
is
the
on, now
Shimura
I'm
with
cold.
Better you didn't. We lost enough there.
Why did the samurai fail?
The Mongols fought like animals.
Wrong answer.
I saw it with my own eyes.
An archer's aim relies not on eyes, but on body, mind, and spirit. Stop here. We need to talk.
Okay.
What's wrong, Sensei?
This bow was a gift to me
Where
from
did this
Lord
man
Nagao
get this bow
many
from?
years ago.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Of course it is. And there's nothing more painful to me than a perfect bow ineptly used.
Then it's a good thing you're giving it to me.
Who said anything about giving? Prove you can shoot straight. I'll let you borrow it. Try it out before we go into battle.
Half bow, moderate damage and draw speed. Once a gift from Lord Nagao to Sensei Ishikawa. Now wielded by the sensei's new student. So I apparently have a bow upgrade too.
Aim for that lamp closest to us. Good. Now the one further down the road. On the left. Not bad. Let's see if you can hit the one furthest away.
Probably have to go the next notch down.
How does it feel?
Like it was made for me.
It wasn't. So take good care of it. Let's go.
It's kind of weird how they just have it
A bow like this
just
would
like
have
pop
helped
up off your back instead of him like pulling it off. That they didn't do like an animation for that.
You haven't seen the Mongols fire weapons.
And they have not yet won.
I mean, I guess it's kind of true. They technically have not won over
I hope your student is
this
inside.
island. What kind of quiver is that? I just realized it's like a little basket that the arrows are just sitting in. Just realized his is the same thing.
We'll get a better look at the defenses from up there. This spot is perfect.
I'll find a way in. Open the gate. Then we hit them.
Do you always charge into battle with your hakama half-tied?
You have a better idea?
Patience, Sakai. The Mongols will send men to find their missing patrol. When they open the gates, we strike.
The longer we delay, the longer Tomoe remains in danger.
She can take care of herself. Survey the battlefield. What can we use to our advantage?
Hornet nests. One shot could stir them up.
The Mongols will face the sting of insects and arrows.
Okay.
They have many archers.
They're skilled, but we are better.
An arrow in those hanging lights will kick up sparks.
And start fires.
Alright.
Those barrels could do some damage.
We'll find out.
So we have some different tactics that
When
we
the
can
gates open,
use.
distract the enemy and rain arrows on their heads.
Then we storm the fort and free Tomoe.
Good. Now we wait.
They're opening the gates.
Wait for my signal.
Okay. Now we just wait.
Get ready. Now, send them to their ancestors.
I didn't even hit them. So yeah, I know you're down there too, bud. Oh, we got some more over here. Is that a red barrel? It is.
Not bad, Sakai.
There are more inside.
That worked all but these last two.
Let's find Tomoe.
Okay, so my arrows must be full. I like that he just like jumps. And he just doesn't. He just dives down.
Ready? Teamer! Vertragen auf!
It's like a Mongol leader, maybe? Oh, that's... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Jeez. Okay. Kill or observe more leaders to unlock water stands. I need 2 more. Woo! That man did some damage. That I was not expecting. We do 2nd notch, maybe? Maybe? Okay. Alright, I don't know how all of those missed, but... Woo! Oh, Ooh. Okay, so let's say I don't have any arrows, so I'm gonna need you to like deal with these guys for just a second. Okay, he got him. Or maybe not. I thought I got a headshot. I guess not. Can I refill off of this? I cannot. I thought maybe I could refill off of it again.
Tied up. Killed with arrows.
Tomoe isn't... Wait, this pendant belongs to her. Search the fort!
Okay. We have a search icon over here. We also have supplies. We're to grab those.
These arrows are Japanese.
They're Tomoe's arrows.
You are sure?
I taught her to make the knock with deer horn. And that curve of the eagle feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons?
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Huh. Then they allowed her to use a bow.
The real question is that a good thing or a bad thing? I know I saw the search icon over there, but I want to check in here first. Okay, so maybe this was the search area.
Quarters.
A woman's kimono.
Tomoe's kimono.
The Mongols freed her. Why?
I wonder why they would have freed her. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. So then we go over here.
A scroll. Archery terms with Mongolian translations. Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching them my way of the bow. Do you hear that?
A survivor.
Where was this guy at just a second ago? As he was not over here.
So cold.
We're looking for a woman, an archer.
The Mongols caged her with us. But they set her free. Gave her armor and a bow. She killed my wife. And the others.
The bodies we found.
She proved her skill to the enemy. And they recruited her.
Please. It hurts. Don't leave me.
I've seen enough. Let's go. I should have killed her.
Sensei?
Tomoe won her freedom. And she joined the Mongols.
Why would she do that? What happened?
I pushed her too hard.
Pushed her how? What are you hiding? Sensei!
He's real quiet.
I demand an answer.
She attacked me. Not bandits. Tomoe.
Why?
She has no idea what it means to be samurai.
You drove her to the Mongols.
Do not judge me.
Do not lie to me.
I can't let Tomoe teach my way of the bow to the enemy.
Then we will stop her.
This is my fight. I don't need your weapon.
No, you need me. Victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
He did just say that.
Lord Shimura raised you well. We'll hunt Tomoe together, but we do it my way.
And when the time comes, you will help rescue my uncle.
You have my word, Sakai. I will prepare to hunt Tomoe. When you are ready, meet me at my dojo.
We can't rescue my uncle alone. I need more people to join our fight.
Fine lady Masako Wadachi. If she's still alive, she's one of the finest warriors on the island.
Okay, so that's how we get the quest for that person. Because I know we get armor from her? Or that's how we unlock using the armorer. So I'm assuming we get armor. Recruit Sensei Isakawa. Got another technique point. Oh, did we get 2 technique points? Your legend grows from the Wandering Samurai. Or did I go to the Wandering Samurai? And our HP went up.
In a fight, they will surround me like wolves. I need to find new methods to keep them at bay.
Oh, ghost weapons. Okay, so we can throw 2 kunai at nearby enemies, leaving them staggered.
A well-balanced blade I can throw to catch a foe by surprise and finish them off.
Okay, a small blade that can be quickly thrown at nearby enemies, staggering them. That's probably going to be helpful. Black powder bomb. Throw explosive damage and staggers enemies. Smoke bomb. Unleash a dense cloud of smoke at your feet, causing enemies to lose sight of you. A sticky bomb. So we throw a bomb that'll stick to enemies. And wind chime. Throw a small bell to draw enemy attention. Okay. So it looks like we have a standoff streak, so we can hit a second enemy off a standoff, and that goes to 3. Slow time while aiming. Roll just before landing. And detect more distant enemies with deeper focus. Okay. Let's go here first, and let's see. Increase max health, max resolve, wind charm, or new charms, upgradable charm slots, and upgradable charms. Or wind of vanity to allow you to personalize your appearance. Let's go this one first, because I feel like getting a couple of these will be nice to have. You have acquired a new weapon. You can manage your weapons and ammo here. So we have our kunais, our ranged weapons with normal arrows, which apparently we can upgrade their arrow capacity. Okay. Nice. 3 tails updated. So we have the Tail of Lady Masako, who gives us Samurai Clan armor, Ronin attire, Blood on the Grass, and then the Broken Blacksmith. So Yuna traveled to the coast of the Kishi grasslands. Oh, so that's the Straw Hat Ronin people. And then the Tale of Lady Masako. And then this is the second part of his tale, which gives us a minor range charm. Okay. What do I have in collections? Artifacts, records. I've already looked at that. Why are you... Okay. I'm not sure why the little red icon is still there for that. I try and get rid of the icons, but I can always do that off camera too. Off camera, off recording. Not the map button. Okay, so we did have... He was telling me about the hot spring. We want to travel there. When approaching enemy territory, that's the standoff stuff. There's a chat bubble. Hello. Who might you be?
Have you seen the birds, Lord Sakai?
What birds are you looking for?
The golden ones. Songs that remind you of more peaceful times.
Ah, they were my mother's favorite. She used to say they knew our island better than any other creature.
I believe it, my lord. If it weren't so dangerous, I'd follow one. See where the golden bird leads me.
Maybe I'll do just that. But you should wait until our home is safe once more.
I will, Lord Sakai. Thank you.
Okay, so golden birds. That's something to look out for. Let's head over here to the hot springs real quick to see if there is anybody that I can talk to. Oh, there's a person up here I can talk to. Are you the person's sister?
Hello. You must be weary from battle. Come, soak in the healing waters of these hot springs.
Must be.
Replenish your strength for the challenges to come.
I must be at my best for all of them.
Then follow me, my lord.
Yoshi in hot spring. Is it just this? No. So there's another question mark icon that's here that I don't know what it is.
Restores your spirit, and if you make a habit of it, the waters will grant you a long and prosperous life.
Okay.
Enter here. The waters are warm and cold now.
Cool. Just straight up cheeks. Let's reflect on my uncle.
I thought they killed Lord Shimura. After everything he's done for me, everything he taught me. I can't lose my uncle. I won't.
Maximum health increase. That was a little bit, but I'll take any increase that I can get. Again, just straight up cheeks.
Such an improvement. Surely you will triumph over our enemies.
I feel ready to take on the whole Mongol army. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. There are hot springs all over the island. Make use of them. Take time to heal and reflect. The practice will keep your body ready for battle, my lord.
Sorry, son came in, was talking to me. Alright, let's go to this undiscovered location. Why am I sneaking? While we are here. Is it just this house?
My lord, would that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
You know your swords.
That is one worth knowing. I've heard tales of its sharp edge and beauty, but I never dreamed I'd see it in person.
Okay, so everybody knows about my sword, apparently.
I would be honored to see your blade in action.
Hiyoshi Bamboo Strike. Okay. L1XX L1 triangle. Oh, this is weird. Okay, L1XX L1 triangle. Jeez, that's hard to like keep up because you have to hit that real quick. Your resolve has increased. Heck yeah. So we have 4 resolve now. I can only imagine those are only going to get more difficult.
The Sakai steel is a truly fine blade, wielded by an even finer swordsman. But training with bamboo will
Hear that,
only
guys?
make
He
you
said I was
stronger.
fine.
I'll need strength for what lies ahead.
There are bamboo stands throughout the island. They will help sharpen your skills on the journey. Farewell, my lord.
I'm not sure how they sharpen skills, but sure. Okay, so our icon is over here. Any flowers or anything? Legends Storyteller. Okay, so it's another one of these guys. We'll talk to him, see what he says. Oh, no. So you just straight up go into Legends mode, which I have no idea what it is. I know it's something that you can go to from, like, the main menu screen as well. But I have no idea what Legends mode is. Besides, maybe it's just like a harder challenge mode. Grab some supplies. Again, not the map button. Alright, so I'm guessing that's everything here. And we're gonna do this one next. But I think I'm gonna leave that for next episode. But we're gonna go ahead and go to the Golden Temple. So that 1, we're closer, but 2, I want to level up my sword. It doesn't look like that there is a gift there, so I'm not going to worry about that.
My lord, are you heading to join the rest?
What do you mean?
I've heard of a small resistance group gathering in Azamo Prefecture.
There are others fighting back against the Mongols? Brave. But dangerous if they're not trained. I'll find them.
Okay.
I would be honored to work on your blade, my lord.
Oh, so we can upgrade our smaller one.
You don't have what we need to do the work.
Assassinate enemies faster and assassinate enemies quieter. Okay. But yeah, I want to upgrade this.
Sharper than ever.
You have my thanks.
Again, not the map button. It's gonna take me forever to get that figured out. Okay, so I can still upgrade the bow. So we might as well do that too while we're here.
Perhaps I can better your bow.
Sure. What does this give me? Draw speed, damage, stability, and reload speed. Sure.
Your arrows will strike like deadly falcons.
Thanks. Oh, I didn't know if I did that if it would, like, interact. Alrighty. Well, with that, guys, we are going to end the episode here. I'm gonna go up here, just see real quick. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm really liking the game. There's just supplies up here. Okay. I'm really liking the game so far. So, I hope you guys are too. I'm super excited for the Ghost of Yotai? I forget how they pronounce it. But that game looks cool so far, and that's kind of, maybe not a direct sequel to this game, but it's the game that follows this one. Which is mostly why I wanted to play this game, which I probably already told you that in the last episode, but in case you guys didn't hear it, here we go. But again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you made it this far, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that other fun, cool stuff that YouTube likes. And I will catch you guys next time. Be good, be safe, peace out.